No, I said that to myself and said that to the, because I thought Ed did a really good job preparing our offense for that game. I can't remember where they were ranked, but that was a legitimate run defense. I mean, that was ones that all week last week you had that knot in your stomach, like, can we block these guys? And they had a certain scheme that we really prepared for, and it worked very well. And it was going and going well. That's why we kept going at it. And I just, I can see now, Hackenberg, I just have a lot of respect for him as a quarterback too. He brought him back a year ago. My intent was to eat the clock, give it to Zeke, and let JT and just manage the offense line, and it worked pretty good. Is that what we want to be? No, we want to be balanced. But to answer your question, that was a game management. What was going, it was going well, and we're taking care of the football, and you win that game if you take care of the football and keep moving the line of scrimmage.
I mean, once you start moving guys, and again, there's a lot of respect to give to Penn State. I mean, they're fantastic defense. They're very, very skilled up front. But once you start moving guys, and once you start really gaining that momentum and that energy behind in the offense, you really start to see things move, and the offensive line we just get hungry and just keep going.
Overall, I think we played good. There's some mental mistakes that some of our guys made to let those big runs go, and you take a few of those away. I mean, that'd be a really good performance by the defense. I still think it was a good performance, but of course, we're never satisfied with where we are, and that running back was a good player, and I mean, he just made some plays. It's gonna happen. You just gotta the next play is always the most important one.
Yes and no. I think around here we're expected to play at that level week in and week out. Obviously it's more difficult against a higher level of competition, but we're recruited here and we were brought here because we are some of the best players that there are. So I think you should be able to play at that level regardless of who you're playing against. Yeah, it is more challenging, but I think that's kind of the expectation. I think that is expected of us.
Do you agree with that assessment?
Yes and no. I mean, we still have to continue to improve on execution up front. But you start seeing those chunk plays, those 15, 20, 25-yard plays that just keep the offense rolling, and that's where last year we had an abundance of those, and that's where it's starting to feel like old times.
Were you surprised that?
I think we're farther along than we were this time last year. Everybody, there's always going to be a ton of questions and everything, especially people are gauging us off those last 3 games, but I think we are farther along than we were. Obviously, I think there's more chemistry because we've had a continuity of guys at the same positions. So I think we're in a good position right now going into the last stretch of our season.